As you saw in the last video, we put the 2014 computer on this metal open air test bed, but that's not all the upgrades I wanted to do. As you can see, this motherboard is pretty basic. There's not much on it. I guess it's a basic motherboard to power a 4790K. It can do it, but I feel like there are motherboards out there that can do it better. So to replace that boring basic Asus board is this ASRock Z97 Extreme4 4. I believe that's it, or it's Extreme4, or there might not even be Pro in it, but I'm pretty sure it's two-way SLI. I don't think it'll fit 3. 8 SATA 6 gigabit ports. Pretty sure they're 6 gigabit. 8-pin CPU power. Nice I/O. Real nice. I did not get an I/O shield with it, but I won't need it. This is completely full. That is what's going to be replacing it. I put the 4670 in it to protect the pins for now. But yeah, that is what's going to be replacing that Asus board. And after I put all this in here, like a couple days ago, now I got to rip it out. The GPU. Oh, it's still in there. Pretty sturdy. Oh. Dude, what the heck? Ethernet card. Oh, forgot to take the antennas off, but Ethernet card. Oh, there we go. Unplug the power button. Won't even need it anymore. SD. I think there's going to be a lot less empty space on here once this motherboard comes out. Oh, there we go. I gotta take this cooler mounting bracket off. There we go. Now out comes 4790K. Bloop. Bloop. Now I'm gonna put the 4790K in here. And boom. Oh, there we go. But this back plate is wrong. I do have to swap it out for the one I have for that cooler. But that shouldn't be too hard. Dude, these unscrew rough. They do not come out nicely. Oh. Jeez, dude, what kind of back plate is this? Good mercy. You know, that was kind of me. Okay, that was kind of me being dumb because it's so much easier to unscrew it from this side. That little nut. Alright, got the new back plate in right there. And then I chucked a nut at the thing. Alright, brackets are in place. We gotta get the standoffs in the right spot. Or spots. Which they already are, but there's just not enough of them. Alright, I'm pretty sure they're all in the right spots. Kinda wanna hide this cable a little bit so it's not in the way. Oh, there. I'll be fine for now. Then... oh. Those cables are in the way. Okay. Attempt to... oh, dude. I didn't even get them all. I missed 3 down there. Alright, there they are. That's all the standoffs that this test bed came with. So let's see if she goes in there just fine. Yup, sitting on cables though. That is fine. All the standoffs are there though. That one, that one, that one. One up there. Can't really focus in. They're a little crooked because I don't really have it lined up well, but they're there. Now we got a new problem. The motherboard isn't sitting flat. And I figured out why. The hole for the mounting for the back plate on this stupid thing was made wrong. It can't accommodate this back plate. What the heck? How dumb is that? Oh my lord. Okay, well, sadly I didn't notice that sooner. Holes cut out, and I just gotta file them down a little bit. That should be better. Alright, let's try to fit this motherboard back. Didn't go on quite right. Alright, got it lined up with all the holes nicely, and it looks like it's sitting good. There's where it was lifting off, center and the bottom. All good to go. And look at that, that is perfect. Nice. And now it is all screwed down, filling up the entire test bench. It'll look even cooler with everything put on. Heatsink is on, fan is on, and there are actually 2 CPU fan slots or connectors. That just goes to tell you how insanely high-end this motherboard is. Now for the RAM, I'm pretty sure I plug it into A1, B1. I did a Google, and it said it doesn't really matter, but A1, B1 sounds right, so that's where I'm gonna put it. Alright, this is pretty much the coolest part about this build. The main reason I wanted this motherboard in particular, when I saw it scrolling on eBay, is because it matched the RAM, and the RAM was the only cool, colorful part about that old motherboard, even though it was yellow, which is pretty lame. Dude, look how freaking cool that looks with the blue. You can't even deny that. That looks amazing. And now I definitely want to get 4 sticks. You know, the blues may be a little different, but it's close enough. I don't care. It looks amazing. Looks like a downside of this massive motherboard is this cable is just going to stick out like that. But I guess it's nice that the HP logo is sticking out. Looks better. Graphics card is in, and it all still looks awesome. Wi-Fi card is in, not without the antennas though. Yeah, that is dumb. I guess that's why people get cases. And boom, there it is. All done. Cable management looks like crap. Not much I can do about that, but look how friggin' cool that looks. That is awesome. Well, I did drop the motherboard, but let's hope it still works. I flick the switch, it's on, it's plugged in. That is cool. Also, it's not booting. It's not booting. Hey, never mind. Copyright 2012. Oh, I didn't even show you the full thing. That's how it showed up. That's kind of interesting. F2. Usually, on the Asus it was F1. Ooh, look at this fancy page. Processor speed, 4 gigahertz. 4790K. 16 gigs of RAM, both running at. Ooh. Yeah, that seems like the correct 1600 megahertz. I think we're just good to go here. And there is overclocking if I want to do that. Dang, you know, this looks pretty similar to my ASRock motherboard. It's very similar. Getting devices ready. When I first got my 4790K, I did Cinebench with it. The second time I did Cinebench, I had HW Info 64 open to see what the temps were and how much power it was drawing. And I noticed that it wasn't consistently at 4.4 or 4.6 gigahertz. I don't know why it was at 4.6. Should go to 4.4, but hey, more the merrier, I guess. So I do kind of think that I might just get a higher score because of this motherboard. Here it goes. I may be totally wrong. I may not at all get a higher score, but I don't know, part of me thinks that I could. There are the old scores. Well, we beat the old score by 159 points. I mean, well, look at this. Beat an 11th gen laptop CPU, so that's maybe not super impressive. Let's do single core now. Previous single core score was 1138. This one 1042. So that increase may have been totally coincidental. But now I'm curious to look at HW and I just started again. I hate the fact that I have to click to turn this mouse back on. It's so annoying. But I want to open HW info again to see what's going on, I guess. Well, I guess that 4.6 gigahertz thing must have been a glitch, because now look, 4.2 volts, that's correct. That's where it should be. 200 megahertz. When all cores are going like this, it drops down 200 megahertz from the max boost. I'm only getting about 132 watts. I guess that makes sense. Alright, and there we are. Oh wait, no, never mind. There we not are. Alright, there we are. It is running the benchmark. This is a YouTube video from when I first got the 4790K. You can see 4 gigahertz, but hit 4.6. The video is playing now. It's still, oh, I popped something up. It's still dropped down to 800 megahertz, 4 gigahertz. When it dropped down to 800 megahertz, the motherboard actually may have been overheating. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, I feel like it's a lot of power for that little motherboard to put out with no heat sinks on the VRMs. But from what I saw there, this board probably supplies smoother, more steady power and is way better for overclocking, no doubt.